Hey gang, so a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I did some Go acoustic presets and I uploaded them to Dropbox and I put them up for free for you all. But now that I'm living in London and I really love my Helix, and I've got some amazing presets for it. I'm very, very happy with them, but it's just a tad too much to carry around. It is, because the other gear that goes with it, not just the Helix and the guitar and okay. So I was like, well, maybe there's a solution here. Now I could use my HX Stomp XL, but that would require me to have a separate volume pedal. And then that's adding to the whole equation, even though it's more powerful than the Go. And the other aspect of the Go that many people have an issue with is that you're locked into a couple of the slots. I don't think you can change, although there's a Jailbreak preset, which I will share with you. So that you basically can get, I think, a couple of more effects out of it. So I said, let me give one more shot to the acoustic preset and see if the Go and a little sidecar could be something that I could take on the road. And you know what? It can. It's really great. And I shot this once already, so I'm going to cut in just the examples of me playing, because the rest of it got messed up. As you know, I only have one camera for now. So there's no way to actually show you the Go while I'm playing, or show you the screen, or even show you HX Edit, not HX Edit, but Go Edit, and show you the presets. The other aspect of it that helped me get more dialed in was I actually purchased some new IRs, and they were of Martin D18s, because I'm playing a Larrivee Dreadnought, and I was like, well, maybe these will work better. Most of them were okay. They were worth the money, but there was one in particular, which I will share with you, that what I dialed in was fantastic and just made the guitar come alive. And I didn't even have to change my EQ preset that much. Like I have two EQs, one before and one after the IR. Didn't have to change them too much. Did tweak them a little, of course. But I also tweaked, because one of the things you can't change is the preamp slot. So I was like, well, what can I do with that? And at first I was trying to just add a little grit, an always on grit thing. And that could work. I'm sure you could dial it in. But what I found was, by a lot of trial and error, I basically came up with a little boost with just a touch of grit to it that you can add in and, alter to your taste. Maybe you want a little more boost out of it than I wanted. I didn't want it to jump up 6 dB. I just wanted a little bit, and then just a little bit of grit. And so that's what I've dialed in, and you'll find that in the preset below in the Dropbox, which you can download. So there'll be the IR I like for Dreadnoughts. I'll also include the old IR that I was using, which was a free IR. I got at the Acoustic free IR website. It's the J45 Flavor 48K, blah, blah, blah. That one was really, really good. And I found it worked really well when I was playing with a J45 sized guitar or a Grand Auditorium sized guitar. Worked great with both of those. But for the Dreadnought, I really like this new Dreadnought. So I'll include both of those in the little pack below for free, and the presets that I will be using live, and hopefully this little demonstration, which isn't a good one because I was having some technical difficulties, but you'll get a little taste of it, of what's in there. And I'll also include the Jailbreak preset that you can use for anything acoustic, but also for electric guitar. So you get a couple more extra effects in there, and it just opens up the use of the Go a little better. Okay, cool. Enjoy. So this is just the guitar into the Line 6 Pod Go. The only other thing I will say is I'm running through one of these first, and forgive me, this is not a sponsored paid thing. I bought 2 of these, and I always use them before any modeling device that I'm running into, whether I'm playing electric or acoustic. Not necessary, but it's a transformer. It's a transparent transformer by Lightning Boy Audio. You might be able to get one of these. He also makes a more mid-forward one that sounds better with electric, in my opinion, though I use this one for electric because I'm not looking for that extra mid-forward. This is the 2020S, but he makes a few different models, as well as some other cool stuff. And it's not too expensive, and it's completely passive. You don't need to power it. So, I don't know, maybe it's just for my own head, but I like running into that. So I'm running into this first, and then into a buffer, because I don't know if my Pod Go is one of those with that buffer issue. I just do it. And then the Pod Go. So here we go. So I also have an acoustic with the ratchet in it. If you want to just get a little quick, sampled stuttered loop going, I have one with that, and another one with, like I said, the overdrive and a vibe instead of a chorus. So enjoy.